Hello everyone and welcome to Warrior Review. I'm here with head coach Shane Boggs and we are glad to be here. I'm Austin Reams, by the way, and we're glad to be here talking about a 41-28 victory over Terrell Academy. Great win by the Warriors, another region win. Also tell me the good news about this win and the Deerfield win. What does that mean?
Well, that combination of Brookwood winning, Deerfield winning, put us in our third straight region championship. So we want to go to Valwood and win, but that one wrapped it up. So it was a big night for us.
Yeah, congratulations to the Warriors and just keeping that region streak alive. And now, I guess before we get, I want to start talking about Valwood, but we'll do that after we review the highlights. But talk about the game against Terrell. Talk about kind of the resiliency that your team showed.
Well, going in, we knew we were going against a very talented team. They've got one of the better D linemen in the state. Now they play him at running back, and they're going to give it to him 20, 30 times, and that was a bunch of fun trying to tackle him. But the flow of the game. I mean, truth is, we jump out on them. It's 14-0. Go to halftime with, I guess, 20-7. Missed an opportunity in the red zone, and then they come out and score, and it kind of back and forth type game. But what I'm so proud of is every time that they made a push in the second half, we responded every time, and so that was awesome. We responded in different ways. We responded with kind of returning all-state players making plays on offense. We respond with Rex Schofield on the pick six. We respond with Isaiah Hill making plays there when TJ went down. So just all kinds of different ways, and a lot of players contributed to a great win. So really proud of them.
Yeah, let's talk about one of the things I noticed that is really fun to watch is the improvement and the depth that we have a little bit. So talk about some of these guys that are really emerging. You talked about a couple of them, but some of these guys that are emerging here late in the season.
Well, I mean, Isaiah, obviously getting him back on defense has helped a ton, and he played great on D, but he played very good at running back, made some great cuts for us, fought for some tough yardage. Nick Clark made a bunch of plays over there. Now Simon's obviously been a starter for us for a couple of years, but I thought he played his best game, and that was huge, and I already mentioned Rex, but and then you kind of your usual, the linebacker crew from Camden, the inside guys, Camden and Vaughn and Wolfsfeld, really Caden Giles has kind of been a hybrid. They've all played really, really well, and I'm just so excited about the performances we're getting out of them.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at some of these performances. Let's go to the highlights.
So here we are. We're in white on the road at Terrell Academy. They deferred, and we mishandled that first one. Destin picks it up.
Great strategy by Destin right there, just to fool them.
It's crazy how many times that mishandled kickoff or punt messes up the running lanes and all that coverage lanes. TJ with a little pin and pull play into the boundary. Great blocking off the right side by both Grant, MacDuck. This one didn't come out like we drew it up, but we're in back to TJ into the boundary again. Great tough running by him. We get in 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8. A little bit of miscommunication there. We're in 3rd down. We run this little shovel pass draw, and really just a great play by TJ here. So we did have an upfield defensive end, but he made some guys miss and got in the end zone. So Oscar Thompson's kick is up and good. It's 7-0 just a couple minutes into the game.
Yeah, like you said, things went really well for the Warriors, and to kind of not let that help you lose focus, I thought that was a big deal.
For sure. Got great energy there. I think Vaughn knocks that one down. Pretty good positioning there by Isaiah and Simon. What a play here by Simon on a great player. That's
right on his hip, yep.
Perfect coverage. So I think Caden was pretty close there, force a bad kick, and Rex lets it go out of bounds at the 35. So 7-0 game. Go back to the screen there, and kind of our complement to the screen. And Raj, what a great job moving around a little bit and finding Grant. Grant some tough running after the catch, and we're down inside the 20. Little trap play here with TJ. He slipped a couple times the other night, but man, he went over 100 on the ground and receiving, which you don't see very often. So
That's awesome.
Throw the hitch over there to Destin, first down. And really good route, great throw and catch from Raj to Rex.
Yeah, not an easy throw hitting that slant like that, but Raj makes it look easy.
For sure. So just a great start for us. A stop and 2 scores, so 14-0. And we were not, again, we kind of went backwards in kick coverage the other night. Didn't hit our targets with the kicks, and be a big point of emphasis in being better against Foulwood. So that is not the big back. That's a good-looking back they're handing it to, but that's not the biggest one they have. But did a great job at times. There's a big boy right there.
Yep.
Breaking some tackles. We get a bunch of people to the ball, but we need to hit him lower. When we hit him lower and in the backfield, we did very, very well, and we will do that at times here. But it's a little bit better job.
Camden in the backfield there.
Camden back there, being the first one in. I see Walton Grimsley there, Caden Giles.
Yeah, this is old school Terrell football right here.
For sure. Grant and Jackson Vaughn in on that one. And he breaks a bunch of tackles, takes it in. So they've responded. Went from 14-0 to 14-7. So 14-7 game, 1:36 left in the first. We'll get it just short of the 40. In a little trips formation. TJ bounces this one.
Man, is he good in the open field.
He's very good. He just makes his cuts at such high speeds. I mean, that's one of the things that makes him unique. But good job on the perimeter blocking, but really just a great play by TJ again, bouncing that thing and taking it to the house. And so we've scored again, missed that extra point, 20-7 game here. Hit the target on this one, and we end up getting them tackled short of the 30, which is obviously pretty good coverage. Nice tackle out in space by Destin. That was limiting what could have been a way bigger play. Good job getting, I think, Walton first one in on that one.
Now we go to the second quarter.
Yeah, so here Mac Duck back there hitting them at the line of scrimmage, and they'll be in third and long here. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. What a great hit by Simon Hilson. He
Timed it up perfect, didn't he?
Knocks the ball out. Destin recovers. Screen out there to Rex. Really good job after the catch. I think we tripped each other up there. So in a little second and long here, we go speed option back the other way. TJ versus the corner. And
I like our chances.
yes, sir, absolutely. So he gets us about 10. Miss on the post, but it's 4th and 3 here. Go back to kind of the waggle play. Throw it out there to Grant. First down inside the 30. There's one of those jump cuts. 3rd or 2nd and 3, I guess. We go back to the waggle play, bootleg play, pick up another 10 or so. We end up down here. We have 2 plays where we get alignment penalty calls where we don't have enough on the ball. So you'll see us get down to the 1, and then we go backwards, and then we need to hold on to this one, just really throw it out of bounds and live to play the next play. But so that we turned it over there, missed a great opportunity to score, but have them backed up. Caden in on another tackle there, 3rd and 1 situation.
And it looks like
There's
our
Camden.
Defensive line getting penetration is a big deal.
For sure. I mean, we want to get penetration, but there's a fine line between that and then running upfield and
running past the play.
Yeah, so we kind of coach them to get to the heels of the O lineman and redirect. But but certainly reestablishing the line of scrimmage is a good thing. So they're still moving here out around midfield. They're the bubble. We were in a pretty good spot, obviously getting a bunch of guys to the ball. And we force a punt. So good job by the D. Mishandle it, but get back on it.
Yep. That's why you hustle. Nice play by Hilson.
Kind of a 2-minute offense opportunity here. We throw the screen, and TJ gets out around midfield. Nice throw out here to Caden Giles, and we're out to the 45-yard line. Really just need to throw this one away, not throw it into double coverage. But good job right there, though. We did throw it at an eligible receiver, and they fussed about that a little bit, but they got it right. So we went for it, just really based on how much time's left. And then another great play on the ball there by Simon.
A screen here.
They go screen, and we defend it really well, so they overthrow it. I think they were setting up maybe hook and ladder there. Get another punt. We've ripped this one for some big ones, and not a whole lot of time left. And throw it out here in the flat, and really got some guys blocking downfield for TJ after the catch, and thought, man, we may take this one, but he ends up, I think it ended up being a 55-yard play, but gets out of bounds a little bit after the time expired. So I guess, again, a 20-7 game at halftime here.
I think you have to give the Eagles credit here. They keep coming.
For sure. I mean, I think they played one of their best games of the year, but they blocked us up pretty good right there. But we do a good job on the back end, limiting the gain. There's Isaiah in on another play. Camden, Caden.
A lot of white jerseys around the ball. I love to see that.
Yeah, we ended up having some friendly fire out here on this one.
Yeah.
They really, it was a very well executed play. Caught us in man coverage. They get kind of a 2-for-1 when they go block the corner. But then a great play by 32 there after the catch. So they've scored 20-14 game. Briggs Daniel did a great job. He had a couple onside kicks right at him. And here's a great run by TJ to respond to their score. So we get a big chunk on first down there. Go for a little shot play. They covered us up pretty good. A good solid throw out there. Handed off for a couple. Really nice job by them defending that slant. We were going to kick the field goal and we get a penalty there, so we end up just kind of going all in on that little post corner route. But I thought this was one of those opportunities, or one of those plays here, one of those series. It's now a one-score game. What a great job by our defense, getting them in a long yardage situation. Here's old Rex Schofield. Great interception, great effort down the stretch to dive and get this thing across the goal line. And so our defense responds. We go back to the bootleg over here to Caden for the 2-point play, and it's 28-14. So great response again by Rex and our defense.
And like you say, resilience. You talked about that, and before we roll the highlights, you definitely see that in that response.
Absolutely, and it's just so cool to see the different phases making plays. I mean, we have made plays in each of the 3 phases, and it's going to take that to accomplish our goals down the stretch. Big boy gets loose on us. Big gain down just short of the 20. Now he's inside the 10, but they did have a penalty, so that one came back. Really good job standing him up early. And awesome pressure right there. What a great play by their quarterback getting the ball out. Pressure applied right there by Camden Harbin, forcing an early throw. And there's Grant with another sack.
Yeah, another hustle play by 44. He has a lot of those.
Sure does. So, 2-score game here, handed off to TJ. He bounces it. Raj to Destin on a post, and they get him tackled around the 25, so we flipped the field already. Throw it out in the flat there to Caden. Little 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5. Come back over here to Grant, just a mirror image of the other play. First down, Brookwood. So one of Raj's best plays of the night right there.
That's
right. The only play we got. Awesome job.
When you have his kind of arm talent, that's hard to do, but that's the great move by Raj there.
For sure. So those are huge plays. That's part of growing, and to me, those are just as big as hitting a post for a touchdown. So,
that's right.
What an awesome run. Really good blocking over there on the right side. Caleb Lewis, Mac Duck, Jackson Vaughn, and I think Chapman was the pulling guard on that play. So 35-14. Minute to go here, and then we do this.
Yeah.
So there was nothing about this that was really what we were hoping to do, obviously, from starting from where it was kicked and how we covered and all that kind of stuff. But they tell me that kid's run 4 back this year, so we didn't see that on film. But down to a 2-score game just like that. 52 seconds to go. Another onside kick. That one gets a tricky hop, and Briggs does a good job there. Get a couple bad snaps here, but from a player who's played a lot of good football for us early, and he's going to make a whole lot of plays for us over the next 3.5 years. So that one ends up being a turnover, but Terrell has got some momentum. 35-21 game going into the 4th quarter. Just another one of those opportunities to kind of keep fighting and bounce back. Nick Clark, hustle play right there.
Yep, as we mentioned, Nick Clark. Here we go. Nice play. Get turned around a little bit there. Really in pretty good position. Just need to play the ball there at the end. But so Terrell has cut this thing from 3 scores to 1 in what seems like 1 football minute here. Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2 minutes there. I guess it was 1 minute. Good job by Caden. So I thought these were critical. They onside it 3 times, and we get all 3.
Yeah.
An opportunity for Isaiah right here, and he makes the most of it. A little 6-yard gain early. Goes back. We get it across the first down mark. Kind of staying aggressive, which I thought we would need to. Really good throw and catch there from Raj to Destin.
Goodness gracious.
Down to the 2. No harm done there.
That's right. That's right.
And what a great cut by Isaiah. He gets it in the end zone. So we responded to their latest score there.
One thing about Isaiah, ball security, he had a lot of chances you'll see in this game where people were kind of tugging on that arm. He did a good job of securing that ball.
For sure. He did a great job. Good job by our defense right there. Throw the little hitch route, and he gets it outside for a first. Another great play by Grant, limiting what that one was going to go for. I think that was maybe Camden and Caden in on that one. Maybe Chapman as well. There's Caden on another tackle. On 4th down, they throw the screen, and we did the best job we've done all night on that. So it'll be our ball just across the 50. Get this ball outside. I think we got a chance with the Rex. What a great run again. You don't. That's one of the better 1 yard runs you'll see. So,
that's right.
Awesome job, Raj to Grant. We got a holding penalty on this one, so this one will come back. What a great play by their guy, breaking that one up. They get a hand on it, so that one punt goes for 5 yards. Made an adjustment with how we line up after this, just based on all that they were bringing. But catch it, but he's out of bounds. Really pretty good defense to keep it in front of you, make tackles, keep that clock running.
Kind of a quick change situation where you handle this pretty good.
For sure, and just kind of based on where we are with 2-score lead, and you're willing to give up some 5-yarders and get them tackled inbounds kind of thing. But really another great run, great job of ball security, like you said.
Just situational awareness by this team here shows a lot of maturity.
It's an athletic play by Raj. Well, we had something early, but he was unable to throw it due to all the pressure, and he runs around and just miss on the wheel route there. Good job by Camden getting that ball out of there. And look at this amazing play by Grant Gaston. One of the crazier things you'll ever see.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Just an unbelievable motor that he plays with, and my favorite formation in football.
That's right.
Here.
That's right.
Get to kneel on it to win at Terrell. So anytime you get to do that, it's a great night.
And Brookwood wins 41-28. Again, great win by the Warriors. Another region win, another region championship. So super proud of these guys for putting in the work to do what they need to do to bring home a victory and region title. Let's go to player of the game. I mean, I know this is kind of a tough job the coaching staff has always. So many players emerge and so many kind of, I don't want to say stars on this team, but there's just so many. You have a tough job picking out player of the game. Who was it this week?
Well, like you say, I mean, there are times we're sitting in there and we got 8 coaches voting, and maybe 8 different guys are on the ballot. But
good problems to have, by the way.
It's a great problem. We went with Simon Hilson. Simon made plays not just defensively, but in special teams, and just kind of I thought the theme of the week was grit with all the things we had going on early in the week, and then the way things went on game night. I mean, you're talking about illness, you're talking about broken fingers, and just on and on and on. But Simon played a very, very gritty game for us, and I'm proud of him and excited about what he's done. Yep.
All right, well, let's take it on to Valwood. We had 2 Valwood, another region opponent. What I liked about this Terrell game is that you maybe the team had reasons not to focus, but they did. Same thing coming up with Valwood. I want to see how this team responds to going to Valwood, playing on the road, and being able to focus this game.
Yeah, it's a talented Valwood team. I mean, they've got skill guys, they've got linemen. It's a huge game for us just from kind of bracketing purposes. I mean, we need to do everything we can to hang on to what right now statewide we got a 2. We're in the 2 spot, and we want to do that, which would impact not just who we play, but where we play. And so it's a big game.
We want some home games, by the way. As a fan, I just want some home games.
It could give us the opportunity to play at home until the state championship. So we need to go play a big game and figure out a way to win.
All right. So the game will be at Valwood, and that's going to be a 7:30 kickoff there at Valwood.
Kick. Yes, sir.
Always interesting times over there at Valwood. Had some interesting games over there, and it's going to be fun. And come back and see us on the Warrior Review after the game, and looking forward to going on the road and playing well against Valwood. We'll see you guys next week on Warrior Review.